Okay, guys, and welcome to the app comparison, the Heuristics app evaluation sheet or discussion video. This is actually my live phone. This is my phone. So periodically you may see some notifications come through. I have to be connected to Wi-Fi, and that's that. And instead of turning off notifications, I'm just gonna go ahead and use this live. So anyways, I decided to compare two apps, Astrid, which is a very cool app. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and kill that now. And Astrid is pretty cool list taking app. The visibility of app status, it's pretty. I thought it was pretty good. It made a good use of a scrolling tutorial in the very beginning, and there is, you know what's going on once that notification or banner comes down, you know where you're at. You have add a task, who you're going to invite it to, you have more. It's a very simple option. Everything's right there in the workflow. And I hope Jitty stops posting. So anyways, the match between the app and the real world. No, not really. I didn't see anything really in this that gave us a way to interact with the real world. No type of accelerometer or anything like that. User control and freedom. Yeah, it's a pretty good It's a pretty good app. It uses very similar interfaces that were common. Most people use Facebook, so it's very how do you say, smart to go with the user interface that people already know. It's pretty easy to go and adjust things, customize things, so cool. Error prevention, yes. There is, but one of the things, let's see. All right. If I accidentally delete that, then that's what I wish I should have had, is a confirm before that. And I've already paid my insurance, so all right, it's okay. But I would have liked that confirmation, and we'll see that in another app. The other one that I compared. Now, consistency and standards, yes. Once again, the buttons are very, it's a standard button icon that we expect to see. Cool, that works. This gives us a way to sort. This gives us a way to enter the app, and cool. Enter in the app information that we would have liked to input. So that all works how we should expect it to. My keyboard's in Spanish, so let me change that. Anyways, let's go ahead and take a look at a couple other things. Recognition rather than recall. It kind of goes with the consistency. You recognize what these things are from common icons. These are things that we see in other applications. We know a microphone is going to allow us to speak. Flexibility and efficiency of use, yes. When I first launched this app, it allowed me to import all the notifications and reminders lists that I already had. Wow. And that made it really easy. I can add multiple lists. I can sort them. And there's multiple ways that I can add task or list. So I felt it was very flexible and very efficient. Aesthetic and minimalist design, yes. Definitely aesthetic. I like it. It's very simple. Not too bloated. We're going to see one diametrically opposite that I didn't think was minimal at all. There is, on the next one, helps users recognize and recover from errors. Yes, actually, if you go on the profile, there is a help, and then there's also the tutorial. And this is the list that I showed you in the very beginning, or that I mentioned in the very beginning. So this goes through everything. It gives you annotations. It's a pretty helpful, and that goes also to help in the documentation. The facts, the help is how to recover. I felt that there was good ways to do that. really not thinking clearly. But other than that, I didn't really see any issues with errors, so I really couldn't test specifically if there were error messages that came through. I didn't experience any. Wow. Okay, even there. Yeah, right there. It looks like you're offline. So cool. You need to be online in order to pull these up. So yeah, there's a good mark on that. So this is getting to be pretty long, but this is the other app, Powwow To Do. And this app started to crash once I started playing with it. Let's see if it works for this. And it does. All right, this integrates with Facebook. It's a social app. The other aspect that is in common with this, it's a social list item app, which is basic. You create a powwow. This is one of the issues that oh, whoops, I'm trying to click on that. Now, if I select this, I can't cancel from here. And that's one of the things that I didn't necessarily like. I didn't have user control or freedom at this point. I'm locked in to this, and I actually have to cancel out like that and then launch the app again. That's the only place that I found an issue with user control and freedom. Now, this is something that I thought was pretty cool. Before I delete, I do have a confirmation, and I can exit out of that. That's what I liked. I would have liked to see that in the other application. Recognition rather than recall. Not really. I didn't really think this. There was a plus, but and there's some icons that we realize or that we recognize as there are here. But once you get into this, I don't. It's a little bloated, so it's harder to. It's a little distracting with the workflow, which goes to aesthetic and minimalist design. No, I didn't think it was. It's cute when it comes down to it, but with like, you know, the sky in the background. But there's also one in the very beginning. If I add a friend, let's add somebody here. All right, cool. Yeah. So other than that, I don't know how to get through that. So I marked no on the helps recognize and diagnose recover from errors. And there's no help documentation. That's just about that. Done. And from here, we have about, but that's about it. So I'm running low on battery, and that was my comparison. I hope you guys liked it. 8 minutes long.